very good evening and warm welcome to the Television Collective News. This is Shresti Khadki. Moving on to the headlines. Jitiya festival starts in Tarai Madhis from Wednesday. Preparations to ease ban in the Kathmandu Valley. Suggestions to mobilize army at different checkpoints. Lockdown and other restrictions cause about 2 lakh small and medium businesses to shut down forever. Health workers deprived of salary. NEMS. 3 persons arrested with drugs. 4 including a Nepali arrested after a raid in illegal brewery in Kuwait. 54.5% doctors fail license exams. Coronavirus infection confirmed to Dr. Shashank Koirala. Recovered number increasing in double ratio with compared to the infection number. More than 900,000 deaths worldwide due to corona. Weather today, heavy rains expected in some places. England and Denmark draw. France victorious even without Mbappe. Here we go for news in detail. Jitiya festival has started in Tarai Madhis of Nepal from Wednesday. Wishing happiness, peace and longevity to the children, women celebrate this festival with utmost reverence and devotion. The Jitiya festival, which started on Wednesday, will end on Saturday. Since women fast for 24 to 36 hours without drinking water or swallowing saliva, Jitiya is considered as one of the most strict festivals. Kathmandu Valley Municipal Forum has concluded that the responsibility of security at checkpoints inside valley should be given to Nepal Army. Speaking at a press conference after the meeting held in Kathmandu on Tuesday, the forum concluded that Nepal Army should be given responsibility to be on high alert and tighten the checkpoints. Secretary of the Madhyapur Thimi Municipality Madan Sundar Shrestha said that Army should be given responsibility as Nepal Police should also be involved in peace, security and crime control. The meeting also concluded that public transport should not be operated for the time being and the system should be enforced while operating private vehicles. Similarly, it has been decided to tighten the security vigilance and implementation of health security standards while easing the ban in the valley. Mayor Shrestha also said that Forum has decided to operate the service from the ward office of the valley from Thursday. Mayor Shrestha also informed that the forum has drawn the attention of the government regarding the matching of teachers. Shrestha informed that a 5-member task force has been formed under the coordination of Kageshwari Manohara Municipality Chief Krishna Hari Thapa to suggest for the amendment of the Local Government Operation Act. Due to lockdown placed by government, about 2 lakh small and medium-scale enterprises in the country have shut down forever. According to the Federation of Nepalese Small and Household Industries, 20% of small and medium enterprises have been displaced beyond opening. The National Economic Census of the Statistics Department has shown that there are 920,356 industrial establishments in the country. Out of 919,311 domestic and small enterprise businesses, it is estimated that 20%, 184,000 businesses have been closed permanently. Mohan Katwal, Vice President of the Federation of Small and Medium Enterprises, said that domestic small and medium enterprises were on the verge of fleeing due to the continuous collapse caused by the corona risks and the dire situation created by it. Sekhar Golja, Senior Vice President of the Federation of Nepalese Chambers of Commerce and Industry, said that biggest hit was the small and the medium enterprises. He said that if the government extends the lockdown again, it would not be possible to revive the business. According to a study by Nepal Rashtra Bank, 61% of the industries were completely shut down during the previous lockdown. According to NRB, 95% of the educational institutions, 91% of hotels and restaurants, 89% of real estate transactions, 76% of transportation and storage, and 58% of construction have been shut down. The study also showed that the production of 94% of the closed industries and businesses has declined by 74%. The study found that 22.5% had lost their jobs. The worst affected hotel and restaurant sectors saw a 94% decline in production and a 40% loss of employment during that period. Chairman of the Nepal Retail Entrepreneurs Association, Rajkumar Shrestha, said that the retail business of food and consumer goods has also declined by up to 40%. Health workers at the country's largest government hospital, Bir and National Academy of Medical Sciences, NAMS, have been deprived of their salaries. Professor Goma Devi Nirola, chairperson of Nepal Nursing Council, said that health workers under the academy have not received their salaries due to lack of funds. At a meeting of the subcommittee under the Education Committee held at Singhdaibar on Tuesday, Professor Nirola said that no facility could be made available due to lack of funds. Professor Nirola said that the government had sent salaries to government employees working in hospital, but they could not pay other employees' salaries due to lack of income. Professor Nirola added that nurses working in the hospital have also received complaints from the doctors of the hospital. Currently, more than 400 employees are working in Bir Hospital under the foundation. Police have arrested 3 persons along with a large quantity of drugs. A truck NE3KHA 989 coming to Kathmandu from Birganj was stopped at Salagari in Bhaktapur, and 11,800 illegal drugs were found hidden under the driver's seat. According to Metropolitan Crime Branch, driver Vishnu Pradhan of Barabisi and Dambar Bahadur Pradhan of Sindhupalchuk have been arrested with illegal drugs. Similarly, Sankar Khadka, who was involved in drug trafficking, was also arrested from Budanilkanta in Kathmandu on the basis of his statement, said Superintendent of Police Ishwar Karki. Police have seized 2,950 ampoules of diazepam, 3,000 ampoules of nitrovate and 5,850 others, and seized a total of 11,800 units of illegal drugs. All the arrested persons have been sent to Bhaktapur Metropolitan Police Station for further investigation. 4 people, including a Nepali, have been arrested in a raid on an illegal liquor factory in Kuwait. Deputy Secretary General of the Department of Public Security, Faraz Al-Jobi, said security forces from the Hawali Government Security Directorate raided the house. Police have arrested 4 people, including 2 women from a place called Jabriya in Kuwait. The detainees were said to be in a marital relationship and were Nepali and Indian nationals, but their full details were not disclosed. According to the Arab Times, it is learned that 170 large drums with raw materials used in the production of liquor were seized from the liquor production center. Also this week, 2 Nepalese were arrested with illegal alcohol. The sale and the distribution of alcohol is considered very illegal in Kuwait. 54% doctors have failed the license examination conducted by the Nepal Medical Council on Saturday. Physicians are only allowed to treat patients after they have passed the council's licensing test. Most have failed the council's MBBS and BDS exams. Out of 785 students, only 358 passed the MBBS. Of the participants, 418 failed the exam. On the BDS side, 159 out of 262 candidates have passed. According to the Vice President of the Council, Dr. Narayan Bikram Karki, this time the examination was held in 17 places inside and outside the Kathmandu Valley. It has been found that the passing rate has been declining recently. General Secretary of Nepali Congress, Dr. Shashank Koirala, has been confirmed to be infected with the coronavirus. Dr. Koirala said on Twitter that corona infection had been confirmed. In today's test, his result is positive. Dr. Koirala said he had no health problems. Dr. Koirala has informed that he is staying in home isolation as per the advice of the doctor. Dr. Koirala also urged those who has come in direct contact with him to take necessary precautions. The number of people recovering from the coronavirus COVID-19 has almost doubled the number of being infected. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, 979 people have been infected with coronavirus in the last 24 hours, whilst 1,736 have been cured. Ministry spokesperson Dr. Jageshwar Gautam. According to Ministry spokesperson Dr. Jageshwar Gautam, the number of people released after recovering from corona has reached 30,677. Now the number of active infected people across the country is 16,259. Corona has been confirmed in 979 people in the last 24 hours during tests in various laboratories across the country. According to the ministry, PCR tests of 9,218 people in various laboratories across the country have confirmed coronavirus infection in an additional 979 people. So far, 91,866 people have died due to corona worldwide. The highest death toll so far has been 194,032 in the United States, 127,577 in Brazil, and 70,923 in India. So far, 27,738,708 people have been infected worldwide, and 70,000 are undergoing treatment. So far, 198.31 million people have recovered and returned home. The weather across the country is ranging from normal to completely cloudy, and now there's light to moderate rain in various places. Light to moderate rain with thunder lightning is expected in some places across the country this afternoon. According to the Department of Water and Meteorology, there is a possibility of heavy rain in 1 or 2 places in Province 1, Province 2, Bagmati, Gandaki and Province number 5. According to the Weather Forecast Division, heavy rain is expected in the next 24 hours in Provinces 1, 2, Bagmati, Gandaki and Province 5. The department has requested to be vigilant, saying that the flow of water in the river flowing around these places may increase, landslide may occur in the hilly areas, and the road and air transport may be affected. England drew with Denmark in the second match of the group stage of UEFA Nations League. In Tuesday's night match, both teams could not score goals. Denmark, who lost to Belgium in the previous match, could not win the match despite the pressure to win. England, who won the first game against Iceland, could not win the second game. With a draw, England are second in the Group B with 4 points from 2 games. Top-ranked Belgium has 6 points, whereas Denmark is in third place with 1 point. Even without superstar young forward Kylian Mbappe, world champions France beat world runner-ups Croatia in the UEFA Nations League. Although Mbappe was left out of the squad due to the corona infection, France won a 4-2 home victory over Croatia at home. In the 2018 World Cup final in Russia, France won 4-2 and became the world champion. Antoine Griezmann, Didier Upamecano and Olivier Giroud scored in France's victory. Croatia's Dejan Lovren and Josip Brekalo scored. With this victory, France is unbeaten in League A3 and is at the top with 6 points. Undefeated Portugal is ahead by a wide margin. Sweden and Croatia have not been able to open a points account. In other match of the same group, Portugal had a comfortable 2-0 victory over Sweden. Both goals were scored by captain Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal's victory. Ronaldo has also scored 100 goals for the national team. He has completed 101 goals. He is the second player to complete 100 goals from the national team. He is preceded in that by Ali Dai of Iran. Ali Dai has scored 109 goals. Ronaldo is aiming to find Ali's Dai's record. This is all for now. We'll be back with more news and updates. Till then, keep watching Dharma television. May all the sentient beings be at peace. Stay safe.